Hey, y'all. I got a new unit, as y'all can see. I might have told this before, but I had to get it on for y'all so y'all don't try to read me for filth with my natural locks that look like a hot mess right now. But I'm talking about the 90-Day Fiancé, More to Love. And it starts out with Avery going over to see that crazy guy whose eyes is like this all the time. Like that's, ooh, what's that? Sorry, I was outside walking, so I'm a little bit whatever. Um, Ash to me, which is the guy, um, he looks Indian to me, but he has like a British accent, I believe. And I just couldn't be with nobody who just eyes always like this. Like, how you doing? I'm fine. How are you? Like that. I'm surprised looking at you. Like, what does that mean? Yeah, I'm not with it. But anyway, Avery slept with him. We knew she was, and he reminds me of a Slick Dick Willie. Slick Dick Willie is one of those guys that just get into your pants by giving you all the words you want to hear. And you know good and well it ain't really real, but you gonna just believe it because you want to sleep with him anyway, and your pants fell off. So Ash is Slick Dick Willie. So this is the part which they're trying to cook breakfast, and she wants to, talk to him about he's meeting, he wants her to meet his brother, and he's just, he's not sure. He's not telling her like either. So I don't know how I feel about that part of it. But this is where it is. So I'm going to fast forward through the yang, 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 because y'all need to see all the yang, 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 because y'all saw it already. I'm just giving you my feedback, my opinion. If you don't like it, you can fast forward, delete, or bypass this message, because guess what? It's my opinion. um, but those of you who follow me know I'm a little bit of comedy, a little bit of entertainment. So stick with it. It gets interesting. So I'm fast forwarding. And now we're at the crazy guy who's going to the Ukraine to see the girl he ain't never seen in 7 years and gave her over $100,000, and he got a cat. Every time I watch this show, I ask myself, are y'all in this for the money? Because you got to know you look stupid and crazy, especially after watching all the other scenes that they have done with the people who haven't met them, and they turn out to be users. Like, why do this? Why ask why? How about that? Why ask why? So this is the crazy guy who's going with all these cats, and his friend is going to take him to the airport, and he's going to meet a girl who he ain't never seen, talk to. Well, sorry, he talks to her, but he don't see her. So he's trying to talk him out of it, and we all know there's no use in talking anybody out of anything, especially if they've been this invested financially, financially and mentally invested in somebody. You can't tell them nothing. So now we're talking about No Neck Ed. Judge me if you want to. I don't care. Y'all know he ain't got no neck. Like, I'm going to go up to the screen so y'all can see how much of a no neck he got. Look, where's his neck?
First date with Edge, I was expecting that we'll be happy.
Where is Ed's neck, y'all?
Together,
where is it?
We will talk to...
Where's his neck? We don't know. So No Neck Ed and is it Rose? Yeah, Rose. They getting a pedicure. And Ed need to not go out no more because he's in the Philippines and he know how hot it is over there. So he's just aggressive with her, and he asked her, I want you to get an STD test, but I'm gonna get one in the States. You can get one in the States and tell her anything you want to tell her. So her logic is a little bit right. Why, if I'm getting one, you get one today. But she gonna still fool around with him. She gonna still pop that coochie and do what it want to do because she needs to get to the States and give her son a better life. Like seeing her son in that back room of her sister's market, I think it was. So sad and disheartening that people live like that overseas, across country, and yet people in the States have this great American life. And I see why people want to come over here, because from that standpoint, it looks amazing. So, and like Ed is still like, so they're at the pedicure place right now, and Ed is still pushing her about her ex-boyfriends, and she just doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe they were abusive, maybe they were whatever, and he can't get past that. So I'm just like, if she tells you, I don't want to talk about it because they were abusive, will that make you feel better? Because that's going to give you what? Confirmation that she doesn't have an STD? Or like, what confirmation is that gonna give you? That's the part I just don't understand.
Oh, so you did meet him.
Um, it's like
So
every relationship
you
has their
said that
thing.
none of your 4,000
So
friends
usually
on
you don't
Facebook
go
have
into a new
ever been
relationship
a
with
boyfriend
old
of yours.
relationship issues.
But that's what you
Usually
said.
you try
Or
not
maybe
to.
you
Sometimes you
blocked
can't
them.
help it. Sometimes you can,
Okay, so some of your exes
and
were on
whatever.
Facebook.
What's your
But
family?
he's drilling her, and she's just like, "Don't worry, it's only you. I don't talk to anybody no more." And he's still going and going and going. But it's like, why do you really care? If she like, they're not together anymore. So that part I'm very confused about. So I'm gonna bypass this now because he's still drilling her, and he's not happy with it, and she's looking like, I don't understand. But I like the part last week when she was like, Ed keeps talking and talking and talking, and he needs to stop talking because my English isn't that great. Basically, Ed, shut up because I can barely understand what you're saying to respond to you. We're gonna move on. So I'm fast forwarding. And let's see, I'm going to try to do more videos since we're stuck on Rona, just so y'all know. Now, here we go. We're going to talk about Soldier Boy and Lisa. She needs,
How are you going to feel?
let me say. I'm going to pick my words carefully so y'all don't tear me to pieces. I don't have the Rona. I went outside walking, so just don't. He wrote the song for her. How many videos are out there that are with married rappers, married R&B artists, that their actual wife or girlfriend are not in the video? A lot, right? Like, you don't see Simone and L. Cool J's video. You don't see Beyonce and all of Jay-Z's videos. You just don't see it. So why is she acting like it's a big deal? You want everybody? Do you want him to put you in that video from Africa? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? So people in his country could be like, who is that? No one's gonna acknowledge that. No one's gonna accept it. No one's gonna care. No one cares about you, Lisa. But you really want him to edit her out so he can have a video with himself in it talking about an imaginary person? I'm very confused. And she just, I mean, everybody loves their monkey. I love my monkey. You love your monkey. But you just act like he is just the cream of the crop, girl. Like, you saw his house. Don't nobody want him but you right now. Maybe the other females want him because he's a celebrity over there. But you have to calm down with your attitude. And, oh, nobody can talk to him. Nobody can be in his DMs. You know how many celebrities have DM problems? It ain't just him. Sugar, calm down. She's just really, I don't know. She's just really with it. She's really, a bit much. And I don't think that the guy disrespected her. He was asking her a question like, do you want to ruin his career? Because this is how he makes money, basically. And she's like, oh, no, he disrespected me. He will not be that. Girl, sit down. You just got there. Sit down. He didn't say, shut up, bitch. He didn't smack you across your mouth and tell her, get this white trashy lady. He didn't say that. He just said, you messing up his music. And he was like, I don't understand where disrespect from her came in, or she thought. So he's trying to be as nice as possible to her, and she is giving him the hardest time. And it's Baby Love? Can you just say the name? Because Baby Love, Baby Love, Baby Love. And she tries to say it with his accent, which don't make it no better. Now they're going to meet Abba. And Abba going to ask her the question. And she going to get all mad and walk out. Where you going? You can go sit in the car in Africa. Shut up. And I'm glad that he didn't translate it to what he really said. Because she probably would have went off and hit him. Because she's that kind of... She reminds me of Angela from the last season. But not as bad. Yeah, and she said he wishes that she could understand what he sacrificed, and she just don't. And it's sad because when she sees the reunion, it's gonna be a problem. Now we're at the jewelry shop with the guy from Lana, who's in the Ukraine. He gonna get her a ring for somebody you ain't never seen. She's 27, and you could be a pedophile. Just saying, your appearance looks pedophile-ish. Like you should have a white van somewhere. That's my opinion. I don't care what you think.
Small.
So, move on. And he can't, like, he has no pictures of her. It's bizarre to me. Who does these things? Who? But I guess these people. But if it wasn't for this show, I'd be talking to you about nothing. He's going to the airport. He's hoping she's going to be there on the other side. And not one time did they show him text her or call her and say, I'm on my way. Take that into consideration. I'm fast forwarding. We're almost halfway through. See, I do quick, fast videos. I don't do long, drawn out because y'all don't want to hear that. Okay, so now we're talking about the lesbianized couple and how this girl is compromising her immune system to meet her girlfriend. And she said it's aplastic anemia. She's risking her health to come visit this girl. She has on the mask, and she's taking a lot of precaution. She's sanitizing the whole plane seat down. She's taking like a whole handful of antibiotics. I might have had the girl come and see me because your health isn't worth it. And here's my question, because I'm gonna be stupid right now. We get passports, we can go over there. Why is it not as easy for them to come visit the United States how we visit other countries? I'm just a bit confused on that. I know the U.S. has strict policies and stuff, but it's just my question. So now they're going to the life of the girl with the pink and purple hair. Erica. I'm 24, and I'm from Port Augusta, South Australia. South Australia. Yeah, I hope they work out because they seem like they're a nice, quirky couple. I'm going to fast forward because we've seen that. They've been talking. She knows that she's lesbianized. Her family and friends know that she's lesbianized. But the other girl family does not know she's lesbianized. I mean, let's be honest. But it seems that they're quirky together and it seems to work. Now, here we go. Hold on. I'm going to just... The Williams. I'm going to tell y'all straight up and down. Ain't no man named Williams. That's somebody's last name. Bernard Williams. Monroe Williams. Lanice Williams. Nobody first name is Williams. Yolanda. She irritates my spirit and my soul because you have 6 kids. And you can't tell me that your 6 kids ain't prepared you for bull. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. So this man's profile. Sorry, let me go back. Last week, she's on his page and she's going to buy her ticket because he wanted to come see her and her send him the money. She was like, no, I feel more comfortable coming over there. She's on the computer with her daughter and says, what airport are you in? He's like, oh, London. She goes, why are you in London if you in Manchester? Bitch, if you knew where he was, why would you even ask him? Like, so she confirmed the airport. He didn't answer. I'll call you in the morning. I'll call you later. I'm trying to book a ticket and I can't get you to answer the question. It's 2 seconds. Manchester or London? Oh, God, she's so gullible.
Yolanda, she has been through a lot.
Oh, Yolanda. I feel bad that her husband passed away and, but it's just like... Williams, and in your phone, he's called the Williams. I'm sorry I'm going back to the same thing, but the Williams is really pissing me off because that's like her name is the Yolanda. No, sorry, the Yolandas. Ain't no plural in that name. So then his Instagram goes away. You can't call him, you can't talk to him, you can't video him. He's not answering, and yet you are still sitting at the Expedia screen to try and buy a ticket.
That just seems really fishy, though.
Don't nothing about that say, maybe let me just not do that, because that might not be the right thing to do in this time in my life. Why? I'm so dry. Excuse me, y'all. But she trusts him, she said. Her friend is looking at her like, girl, you crazy? That the rest of the country is looking at her like she is crazy. I'm glad her daughter's going with her, so her daughter can smack the sense into her once she gets over there and see that this man ain't who he say he is. One. Two, she goes, oh, I just love his UK accent. That ain't no UK accent. The Williams has an African accent. Girl, I can't wait till they see each other and she's like, oh, you lied to me. And then it's a whole big thing because
But I've committed 7 months to this relationship.
7 months.
I really want to fly over to England and see him in person.
He don't have no English accent, girl. He got an African. South African, East African, West African. It's African. It's not. Okay, I'm getting worked up. As my friend would say, I can't put that much energy into somebody else's drama because it gets into my spirit. And I'm hurt on the inside. And I'm sure y'all are too because y'all understand that this is insanity at its finest. But I'm still watching this train wreck because it's like I want to get off the train, but I can't because I want to see what's going to happen. So I'm stuck. Just like you because you're watching this video. Okay, let's see. Fast forward. Okay, so now we talking about what's the girl's name? The Russian girl.
I'm kind of worried that I'm being used right now.
He thinks he's being used because at the table she lied to him and told him that she didn't talk to anybody else, and then he finds out that she did talk to another American, and she recently was talking to an American, and he's like, oh, you lied. That's what they kind of do to get you over there, and you made it. And they just were awkward when they first met, very awkward. And is it me or is her eye going every which way but loose? I'm observing. You saw the same thing and you was asking the same question, but whatever. I'm not, yeah. Look again.
But yours are more loud. Every time I call you by video.
Yeah, I don't know about them. He was in jail for 2 years. So what? You was in jail for 2 years. She was living in a shabby ass apartment that she never fixed because she thinks she gonna move in with you in a couple months. So why would she bother to get her apartment done over? She using you, boy. I'm gonna show you the picture of who I'm talking about. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me see. And look at her eye. Shh, look at her eye.
I don't know. Just thinking, I guess.
What?
I don't know what your intentions are.
My intentions? What do you mean?
Last night you said.
Yeah, see,
Stop working on your house.
she stopped working on her house, and she's convinced that she's gonna move over to the United States.
From the very moment that you started talking to me, you started.
And it's like all these things that are coming out in person, I'm sure they have had to come out over the phone because the things you're asking her, unless she gave you a different answer, I don't know because I wasn't there, but they are boring me because his big secret ain't a big secret, and her point is I want to come to America and be over there, period. So there's going to be a lot of issues and, drama, but we're going to see what comes of them, but they're boring to me right now, so I fast forward them every time they come on. And now we're looking at the guy going to the Ukraine and thinking he's going to meet this girl. And now he got a friend who's going to help him out with, showing him the area, what's going on in the Ukraine. And I'm like, who this? Because he never said how he met her. He never said where. But did you pay her to be your guide or something? Like, who is this girl? And it's not the girl he came to see. It's some other girl from Russia who's helping him out and show him around this. Now he's talking about doing a photo for her visa, for her K1 visa, and she won't give his picture. Hello, she's using you. It's not her.
Therefore we can't process a visa.
So you can't process a visa. She said, I'm going to go over there and we're going to do the visa when I get over here and take pictures together.
We have to meet.
At no point does this. Tickets to the Ukraine, tickets to Africa, tickets to UK, are super expensive, and y'all just dropping it like it's nothing to go over there and see these fake ass people. I'm not going to see nobody unless I video chatted with you every day for at least 7 to 8 months. I'm sorry, I'm not. And if you are, you just as dumb as they are on the show, and you belong on the show. So now he's going to the hotel, and he's slow. He's going to his hotel room for the night, and hope that he meets this girl in the morning, which is going to be the episode for tonight.
I'm really excited to meet his friend because
and now
I want to get to know more
Lisa,
about
who
you
sits like this, like she's
and why this is
chain
your
smoker. She got,
I'm going to introduce you to my good friend. His
Please.
name is Abba Esport. He's a musician.
oh, now she's meeting the guy, Abba. I'm going to fast forward because this is the part where he tells her, are you ruining his career? Those are his fans. This is what the videos take, and this is what happens. And she thinks he's being mean and disrespectful to her, and she walks off. Don't nobody care. His meat, potatoes, bread, cheese, eggs, and milk come from him being who he is over in Kaduna, where he's from. And unless you're paying his bills and he don't got to do this no more, then you have every right to say that. If you're not doing that, shut up and sit down.
I don't want anything interfering with your music activities.
She's too jealous. And that's why she ain't got a man now, okay? Because the way she act, like, it's crazy. And then she had the nerve to much she didn't want him to use a condom, and he got tested, and she trusts him. Like, y'all be just slinging it like ain't shit going on out here. And it's a lot going on out here that y'all know about and y'all don't know about, especially in other countries. So you can just lay it low, spread it wide, open your ego, and just say, come on in, disease, come on in. Take over my body. Let me be on the sick and shut-in list. Come on in. We had sex and he didn't use protection because it don't feel good. I'm fast forwarding through Avery and Ash because this is the part where they're just, touring the city, and he's giving her every answer she wants. And I would find something wrong with that. Like, I would find a problem with if every time me and my boyfriend or fiance at the time on the show had a conversation and it was something that should have gone against the grain, or we not going to agree on everything, and he has the right thing to say every time, I'd have something to say. Not that I want to argue, but couples don't usually agree on 100% of everything.
Yes.
And it's just awkward.
Hi guys, can I get you some drinks?
His brother has the same eyes too. I'm going to show you the eyes because I'm scared.
Like an extra
Oh yeah, and he doesn't want her to drink. And this is a problem. Hold on.
That's really cool.
That's really good.
Look at his eyes.
What about you, sir?
I'm scared.
I actually don't usually drink.
That's his brother. He's pissed off.
I would give that a try.
Is he scared? She's happy. He's nervous.
That would be great, thank you.
A mess. These people are a mess. I couldn't do it. Can I be on a reality? What's it called? Can I be on the couch and talk about these people? Because y'all be... And then the brother says, I've been his brother for quite a while. I would hope so. Y'all about 40 years old. Y'all ain't been brothers all this time. He's going to have an extra dirty martini. And the brother is saying that the girl is a bad influence. And he hasn't had alcohol.
It's funny how these things happen.
The brother's not happy at all. He's pissed, and he's being really snide and just really snarky with her. Move on. I don't like martinis that have olives and olive juice. Disgusting. But to each their own. They like it. I love it. I ain't got to drink it. Okay, so now we at the table with No Neck Ed. Shut up. Yes, it ain't the same thing. And Rose.
Even though I have some doubts about Rose, it's only our first day together.
And this is the part where he's going to ask her for the STD test.
Oh, thank you so much.
And then he's going to start crying and going batshit crazy because he thinks that she shouldn't be offended. And where is her son? Oh, here's my other question. For the people who have less than the basic essentials,
I want nothing
Rose
more
as an example.
than to
You
give
live behind the
an
store
innocence
on the
the best
floor
life
on a
ever.
mat with your son,
I want nothing more
and
than
that is your home.
Oh, it's nice.
How you got Wi-Fi? How you got Skype?
I know you're tired of me asking about your past,
Is
and I don't want to do that anymore. I wanna
when
put
you're
that
on these
behind us.
apps, when you have a phone in the back of this hut, in the
But I
back
have
in
a
the corner,
favor.
like with no lights.
What the favorite?
So there's a
What
test that you
what
can take.
do you have
It's
free
a blood
Wi-Fi?
test, and they
Are
just
they?
test
Do you
to
have
see,
LTE over there? Like, are they
if you have
paying? Are the people
like
paying for
sexually
your
transmitted
service
disease.
after you get on
So
it?
so
Like,
I'm asking
I'm
if you're
just,
willing to take that test. I'll never ask you
unless you
another
have
question about your past.
somewhat equivalent in your standards to what I have, and you're not like reaching to or struggling in your life, it amazes me how they are able to be on Wi-Fi and video chats and everything else like they are. I just, but there's always a way, right?
STD test.
So now Rose is disappointed because he's asking about the STD test and my heart crock. That's what she said. My heart
You
crock.
want to test me? I feel you not trust me. I feel offended.
She's offended right now. She's gonna walk away, and Ed's gonna put her in her own room, and he's gonna just leave because she's upset. I feel the same way. If I gotta take one, you taking one. Ain't gonna be no one-sided thing. Oh, I'm gonna take one in the States. No, jackass, you take one. Like I'm taking one. Take one together. I wouldn't feel as offended if we took one together. How about that? I wouldn't care. I get it. I'm in another country. You in another country. We don't know what each other doing. You could be laying low, spreading it wide with Sanjay, Paul, Craig, Bernard, Williams, and everybody else. And I want to be sure I'm going to be safe. But we're going to do this together as a couple, right? The shade of it all. I'm going to fast forward because it's almost over. And you're probably tired of me hearing because it's been 26 minutes. And that's a long damn time. But these people are batshit crazy. And I know y'all agree. I ain't going to say it. But I'm the one that says it because y'all thinking it. So they're crying. Ed's upset. She's upset. She wants him, go home. I want to go home. That's what she says. So he walks away sweating like a slave because he's so hot there. And he can't take, he needs to put some baby powder on his neck. If he puts baby powder all on his neck, he'd be good to go. So the girl lands in the outback. She's hugging her friend. And she doesn't know if she should kiss her or not because she feels awkward. It's been a long time. And she's celibate, blah, blah, blah. We're going to move on from that because, all right, fine. Commercials again, and this is toward the end. And this is the part where they go out to the restaurant, and all her friends know the answer, and he don't know. So the friends are just saying, like, how can we trust you? Yeah, I don't have to trust me. She do. How about that? And then they're asking him, does he have any secrets? And that's the part where he's supposed to talk about he's been in jail. But all he says is, I have a past.
I don't talk about my past.
But he doesn't talk about his past to her.
I don't ask about her past.
But we're going to move on. But thank y'all for listening. You got any comments, questions, responses to my comments? Please like, subscribe, and comment below. I will try to get back with y'all maybe tomorrow for the one from tonight. I might give y'all a couple days so y'all can watch it and process what I just processed. See y'all on the flip side. Bye.